In the past few years, the negative effects of concussions have come to light. But how do concussions affect students, and what actions does the school take? Former soccer player Maddie Bale explains her experience with concussions.
I don't remember it all that clearly, but I know I got knocked down from behind, and then when I was trying to stand back up, I got kicked in the head. I always thought it was kind of just something that would last like 2 or 3 weeks and then be over with, but that's definitely not how it went for me. I still am having headaches every day, so yeah, 6 months later.
So there's really no good way to predict how long a concussion is going to last. The severity, it depends on the severity of the injury, but everybody's different. So for one student, the symptoms might last for 3 to 5 days. For others, it could be weeks and weeks and weeks, and maybe even months.
I mean, any Clayton student, it's hard to just go from like 110% to like doing absolutely nothing. Like that's just not really in our nature at Clayton. So yeah, academics are really scary.
The nurse's office provides the student and the family with concussion accommodations. It's not informational, but essentially if they take that to their doctor, they can get certain things to help them with schoolwork. Like, do we want to give extended time on tests? Do we want to limit homework to 10 minutes per class per night?
It's kind of just like you lose a trust in your brain, and that like makes it really hard to get the motivation to like try to study for a test, because you know that you're just going to forget what you studied.
In the 2016-2017 school year, there are an average of 5.7 concussions per 10,000 athletes in girls soccer. Athletic Director Bob Bone explains how Clayton High School compares and what the school is doing to prevent concussions.
I think our numbers fall in line with what's going on within the state. We try and use the highest rated equipment in terms of the safety factor, and we try and educate our parents and our students.
I just wish I had known like how bad a concussion could be, and that wouldn't have been a risk I was willing to take.
Before students start with athletics, they are required, them and their parent are required to sign off on, it's called Heads Up Concussion. It's an information packet. It's all about concussions, the signs, symptoms, and they're expected to read it and sign off on it before they start any sport.
While most concussions do only last a few weeks, some severe concussions can last for months. This was the case with Maddie Bale.
I think the school needs to make it more clear, like, a concussion is something that can affect you for longer than a week. People deserve to know that before it's like too late.
It is important to listen to your body. If you start to get headaches and you have a concussion, then that is basically your body telling you that you need to take some brain rest and some quiet, and pushing yourself beyond that can actually maximize the effects of the concussion.
Just seeing how like negatively this has impacted my life, there's no way I would ever consider going back and playing again.
This has been Sydney Tennill reporting for GET.